What's up, everybody? This is my review, my thoughts on today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Um, okay, Brooke. First of all, let me say this: Katie, that fucking stomach is huge. I guess in real life she's still pregnant. I guess because obviously because of the big ass stomach. She didn't give birth to her real life child yet. Um, I can understand why Katie got her concerns about Bill, Dollar Bill. Um, and she was just saying how she didn't, she wasn't really ready to die or nothing like that because she needed to be around for her son and stuff like that because she don't want to leave her son with Bill. Like she don't trust Bill to do right by their son because of all his conniving, manipulative ways and stuff like that concerning Liam. But I'm like, my thoughts is I really feel like Bill is trying to change. I really think he is, and I think he regrets the decisions that he made and, trying to break up Liam and Hope, and I think he regrets that. Um, but I think she really do need to give him another chance. I really do. Because they've been married for a long time. 3 years. Let me tell you something. 3 years of marriage might not seem long to people in real life, but on soap time, 3 years is a long time to be married. Let me tell you, it's a long time. I don't think she should throw that away. I think she should definitely give him another chance. Anyway, Brooke, with her dramatic ass. Brooke get on my fucking nerves like sometimes. Like she just so dramatic. Here she is whining and all that about Ridge and what happened on the honeymoon, but she's not even saying what happened on the honeymoon. I'm like, I'm curious to know what happened on the honeymoon. She was shaking, like literally shaking, and pretty much damn near fainted because I guess something traumatic happened or whatever on the honeymoon or whatever like that. I'm like, I guarantee you when she reveals what happened on the honeymoon, I bet you it's not even that serious. He probably just felt, he probably had a change of heart, maybe. Maybe Brooke is the person he didn't want to marry again, maybe. Never really know. I'm ready to find out what happened. But I guess we're not going to find out probably till Monday, so. But I'm sure it's probably nothing, you know what I mean? Like, Ridge, I don't really think Ron Moss is going to be going that long. That's why he named an interim CEO. Keyword, interim. Because I don't think Ridge is going to be going long. I think he probably going to be back in the next couple of weeks. Because I don't even think Ron Moss is going to be off the show long. I think he probably wanted some time off, most likely. So he's taking his time off, a little vacation time, and then he's probably coming back. As far as the interim CEO of Forrester Creations, mind you, this video, Bold and the Beautiful, my thoughts is actually going to be short because it's only a half an hour show, you know what I mean? So it ain't really a lot to cover on this. But as far as who's the better decision for interim CEO, what I would have done if I was Rich, to make things a little interesting, I would have made Thomas and Rick co-CEOs, co-interim CEOs. Both of them should be CEO in a way. I think Thomas has stepped up lately, but I do agree with Rick. Sadly, I'm agreeing with Rick. I don't never agree with Rick, but I'm agreeing with Rick on this. He got more experience business-wise than Thomas has. He got a lot more experience because, mind you, the whole time Rick was gone, he was running Forrester International by himself. He ran that company very well. So I think he was a good choice for CEO. But as far as Forrester Creations in LA, I think Thomas did some good, he did some good there for the company. So I think he may make a good CEO. Of course, he's going to need some help because, CEO is a huge job, because you're overseeing everything. But the fight that they had and stuff like that, and when Rick got knocked out that window, I was kind of rooting for Thomas on that point because I agree. Rick gets on my fucking nerves. He act like just because his name is Eric Forrester Jr., he's entitled to something. Then he trying to talk about how Ridge handed Thomas the CEO position. Motherfucker, please, you use your name because you're Eric Forrester Jr. to get what you want. And I agree with Stephanie. It's over. Thomas won. He's the interim CEO. Let it go. Stop bitching, moaning, and convecting about something. It's just irritating. Like, you're pissing and moaning about what? Your time as CEO will come one day. It's just not today. Like, stop whining. All this time you've been manipulating and trying to get Caroline and stuff like that. It's just like I just can't stand Rick. He's so conniving and manipulative. Like, I'm glad Thomas got the CEO job. And now Rick want to be a spoiled little bitch and throw shade. So I'm like, that's what you get. You threw some shade. Somebody wanted me to comment about the Liam Hope Steffy situation. I'm going to comment about that right now, actually. Even though they weren't on the show, I'm going to say something about it anyway. I don't want Steffy or Hope with Liam. That's my answer. I don't want Steffy. I think they could do a lot better. Liam is so fucking wishy-washy. He don't know what he want. I think that they're old enough to know what they want in life. Somewhat of what they want, especially in a relationship. I think Steffy and Hope deserve a man, not a boy. And that's what Liam is. He's a boy. So I don't blame Bill for trying to turn Liam into more of a man than a boy, because he can't even make a conscious decision on what woman he wants. And I think that is a little childish. And I think Steffy has been a little childish in her actions, because Liam wasn't hers to begin with. Liam was Hope's. You stole Liam away from Hope. So as far as that is concerned, I don't think either one of them should be with him, because he's still a little boy. He got some growing up to do. So I think that they need to move on, and I would like to see Hope with Thomas maybe, but I think that's a little incest, because they are kind of related, not by blood, but by marriage and I think adoption. So that's a little incest, but whatever. But that's my thoughts on that. I'm kind of shocked Taylor gave up her house, though, to Bill and Katie. Like, I was surprised to see that she gave up her home. So I guess now she's living in the Forrester Beach house, I suppose. Well, that's good for her, because she ain't got no kids living with her. So, she didn't need that big-ass house anyway. That house looked huge from the outside. But anyway, that's my thoughts for B&B. See y'all later. I'm out. Have a great week.